senior night and some Westlake football. Ladies and gentlemen, your officials for tonight. Referee, Aubrey Matthews. Umpire, Eddie Moore. Head linesman, Ariel Sawa. Line judge, Jerome Davis. Back judge, Morgan Hines. Set to kick off for the Rams, number 7, Corey Pride.
Rams won the toss and deferred to the second half. Saints will receive. Back deep for the Saints, Jaden Johnson and Evan Jobert.
Jaden Johnson. And number 5.
And we're underway here from Westlake. Jobert will take it at the 12, across the 30 to the 35 where he's brought down. And Saints will have it first and 10.
Return to the St. Louis Saints. Brought down number 42, Dominic Sanchez. And number 9, Gavin Robertson. The ball will be placed at the 34-yard line. That'll bring up first and 10 Saints.
2 wideouts left, 1 right for the Saints. Cooper Miller will hand off to Jobert straight ahead. Breaks out across the 40 to about the 41. Gain of 6 on the play. Make it 7. It'll be second down and 3.
The ball will be placed on the 41-yard line. That'll bring up second down and 3 for the St. Louis Saints.
Second down and 3. Miller will give to Jobert running right. He's going to have the first down, turns the corner across 50, 40, 30. One man to beat, 10, 5. Touchdown Saints, 56-yard touchdown run for Evan Jobert. And the Saints are on the board 2 plays into the game. Jack Watson on for the extra point. John Reed to snap. And Cooper Miller to hold for the Saints.
BAD number 11, Watson.
Snap, kick, and it's good. 11-10 to go in the first quarter, and Saints lead it 7-0.
Kick off for the Saints, number 18, Briley.
Saints get on the board first. Took them 50 seconds. 57-yard touchdown run by Evan Jobert. Spencer Briley will kick things off here for the Saints. Will be taken at the 1. Out to the 20 and brought down hard at the 20-yard line by Cody Lobato.
Brought down by 25, Cody Lobato. That'll bring a first down for the Rams. The ball be placed the Rams 20-yard line.
So 1st and 10 for the Rams from their own 20. They'll hand it off to number 21, running left. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage, no gain.
Number 21, J.J. Ross, the carry for the Rams.
Kamal Robertson.
Brought down by number 9, Seymour.
Juwan Seymour.
That'll bring up 2nd down and 10.
Gabe Johnson all in the middle of that. So 2nd and 10. They'll hand it off to the fullback. He'll push forward for a couple yards.
Number 21, J.J. Ross, the carry for the Rams. Brought down by number 19, Arena.
They'll give him 3 yards on the play. Bring up a 3rd and 7.
3rd down and 8 for the Rams. The ball be placed in the 23-yard line.
Wynn is the quarterback, and he'll look to throw. Hands off to Ross on the delay, and he'll be brought down for a loss.
Number 21, J.J. Ross, the carry for the Rams.
Looked like J.P. Broussard on the tackle.
Number 44, Wesley Mays. That'll bring up 4th down for the Rams.
And Wesley Mays, 44 as well. The punt unit on 4th and 11. Jaden Johnson back to receive for the Saints. Saints come after it. He'll get it off. It'll bounce out of bounds near midfield. And the Saints will have it 1st and 10 from the 50. 8:53 to go in the first quarter. Saints lead it 7-0. 1st and 10 Saints. Wilson and Johnson split out to either side. They'll give to Jobert, running to his right, hit at the line of scrimmage, still on his feet. He'll push forward for a couple yards to the 48.
Brought down by number 7, Corey Pryor.
Be 2nd down and 8.
The ball be placed in the 48-yard line. That'll bring up 2nd down and 8 for the Saints.
Second and 8, I formation. They'll toss it to Jobert, running to his right. Cuts it in. He's hit. He'll get across the 45.
Number 5, Jobert on the carry for the Saints.
They'll mark him back
Brought down by number 5.
at the 46.
That'll bring up 3rd down and 6 for the Saints. The ball be placed in the 46-yard line.
They mark it short of the 45, so it'll be 3rd and a long 5. Singles back for the Saints. They'll give it to Jaden Johnson on the sweep, trying to get to the corner. Flags come out. Johnson will be knocked out of bounds at the 46-yard line. Flag near midfield.
Flag on the play. call.
Holding against the Saints. It'll be a spot foul from the 49.
Looks like the Rams will decline.
Rams are going to decline the penalty.
That'll bring up 4th down for the St. Louis Saints.
And that'll bring on the punting unit.
Set to punt for the Saints, number 11. Watson, back deep for the Rams. Number 1, Jamal Guillory.
So Jack Watson on to punt. Snap is good, and the ball is blocked. Flags go down. They'll pick the flag up, and the Rams will have the ball at the 24-yard line. So the punt was blocked and returned to the 24-yard line. And the Rams will have it 1st and 10 from there. In good field position with 7:06 to go in the first quarter.
That'll bring up 1st and 10 Rams. And that'll be good for Westlake Rams. 1st down.
I formation behind Wynn. And he'll look to throw. Throws it out to his man in the flats at the 15. Breaks the tackle down to the 11. That'll be enough for a 1st down. 1st and 10 Rams from the 11-yard line.
And that'll be good for Westlake Rams. 1st down.
So 1st and 10 from the 11 now for the Rams. Wynn hands off to the fullback. He'll get across the 10 to about the 9.
J.J. Ross in the carry for the Rams. Brought down with number 19, John Rena.
Gain of about 3.
2nd down and 7 for the Rams.
Rams can get a 1st down inside the 2. Hand off to Ross. He'll get to the corner and be shoved out of bounds close to the 1st down.
Number 32, Josiah Simeon on the carry for the Rams.
Sorry, that's Simeon.
Number 1, Kane Miller. Number 19.
They'll mark it at the 3. Be just short. 3rd down and 1 for the Rams.
Ball be placed on the 3-yard line. That'll bring up 3rd down and 2 for the Rams.
3rd and 2. They'll give to the fullback, and he'll be stopped short of the goal line, but he'll have the 1st down.
Held up by number 99, Jones, and number 1, Kane Miller.
So 1st
Be good for Westlake Rams.
1st and goal now for the Rams.
Looks like the ball be placed on the 4-inch line.
And Ross is in for the touchdown. So touchdown Rams. 5:23 to go. Extra point coming up. And the kick is no good.
The PAT is no good.
So 5:23 to go in the first.
St. Louis Saints 7, Westlake Rams 6.
Saints turn it over. Westlake scores and cuts the lead to 7-6.
We'd like to take a moment to thank Genie's Burger Free Barbecue for donating food to the press box and Mel's Cakery for donating cupcakes to the press box. We'd also like to thank Richard Cole with Fat Boy's Kitchen Table and Westlake resident Keith Smith for donating food today for the Feed the Varsity, and also Charlie with BMC Lawn Equipment for donating food to feed the freshmen today. We thank you for support for the program. Feeding the kids next week will be Lake Charles Toyota and the Tarver family, and Robert Ramirez with Bobby Ramirez Lawn Service. We thank you for support for the program. Set to kick off the Rams, number 7, Corey Pryor. Back deep for the Saints.
.5:23 to go in the first. Evan Jobert and Jaden Johnson back to receive. Jobert taking it to 15. He's got room around the right side across the 30, 35, still on his feet, 40. And he'll be pushed out of bounds near the 45-yard line. Good return by Evan Jobert. That'll set up the Saints 1st and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
The ball be spotted on the 45-yard line. That'll bring up 1st and 10 Saints.
Miller hands off to Jobert. He's got running room across the 50, past the 40. They'll mark him at the 45. That'll be enough for the first down. Appeared to be another short spot.
That'll bring up 2nd down and 1 for the Saints. The ball will be placed on the 45-yard line.
First and 10 at the Rams 45. They'll give it to Jobert. Jobert has room around the right side. Down close to the 30.
Number 5, Jobert on the carry for the Saints. Brought down by number 29, Noah Young. And number 5, Navon Gray.
They'll mark him all the way down to the 29-yard line. 1st and 10 Saints.
The ball will be placed on the 29-yard line. That'll bring up 1st and 10 Saints.
1st and 10, 2 tight ends, I formation. Toss to Jobert. There'll be a flag and a whistle.
Flag will play.
False start against the Saints.
Be a 5-yard penalty. False start on the St. Louis Saints. The ball will be placed on the 34-yard line. That'll bring up 1st down and 15 for the Saints.
First and 15 after the 5-yard penalty. They'll toss it to Jobert running left again. He'll get to the 30.
Jobert on the carry for the Saints. Brought down by number 5.
Back to the original line of scrimmage. Or close to it. It'll be 2nd down and 11.
It'll be a loss of 1. The ball will be placed on the 30-yard line. That'll bring up 2nd down and 11 for the Saints.
Back to throw. He's got Jaden Johnson at the 20. And he'll get down to about the 16-yard line. Cooper Miller to Jaden Johnson.
Miller's pass completes number
14 yards and a first down for the Saints.
Brought down by number 5, Navon Gray. Not before earning the St. Louis Saints 1st down. placed at the 16-yard line of the Rams. Will bring up 1st and 10, Saints.
First and 10 from the 16. And to Jobert. And Evan Jobert will get back to the original line of scrimmage.
Brought down by number 13, Ethan Coots.
Forward progress will give him maybe a yard on the play. Second down, a long 9.
The ball be placed on the 16-yard line. And we're going to 2nd down and 9 for the Saints.
Second and 9. The gift to Jobert the delay. He's hitting the backfield. He'll lose yards back to the 20.
Jobert carries the Saints. Ball down number 88, Nick Reynolds. The ball will be placed on the 20-yard line.
Loss of 4. It'll be 3rd and about 13.
That'll bring up 3rd down and 13 for the Saints.
Three wideouts to the left. Wesley Mays in the backfield with Miller. And he'll throw. Deep to the end zone. Got Jaden Johnson. And just tipped at the last second by the Ram defender.
Miller's pass intended for number 80. Johnson incomplete. Broken up by number 6, Trevon Gray.
So 4th down. And the Saints will bring out the field goal unit. Watson will place the ball at the 27.
Watson will attempt a field goal.
Be a 37-yard attempt. The hold, the kick, it's up. And it's good.
And the field goal is good.
37-yard field goal for Jack Watson with 1:56 to go in the first quarter. It's St. Louis 10 and Westlake 6.
Set to kick off for the Saints, number 18, Spencer Briley. Back deep for the Rams, number 1, Jamal Guillory. Number 17, Peyton Dominic.
Spencer Briley to kick things off. Saints lead at 10-6. They'll take it at the 4. Up to the 20-25 and brought down at about the 27-yard line by number 34, J.P. Broussard.
Number 34, J.P. Broussard. The ball will be spotted on the 30-yard line. That'll bring up 1st and 10 Rams.
First and 10 Rams from the 29. Give it an inside handoff. He'll get to the 30. Maybe a yard on the play or 2.
Brought down on number 76.
Jalen Gilroy gets up off the bottom of the pile.
Rams 2nd down and 8 for the Rams. The ball is 31 yards.
Gain of 2, 2nd and 8. Hand off to the First man once again. That's Ross. He'll get maybe a yard on the play. Injured player for the Saints. Looks like Jalen Guidry made the tackle. He'll get up on his own. He'll have to head off for a play.
That'll bring up 3rd down and 6 for the Rams. The ball will be placed on the 33-yard line.
3rd and 6 for the Rams. Wynn will look to throw, being chased, and he'll be brought down way back in the 20-yard line by Wesley Mays.
Sack on 44. Wesley Mays. That'll bring up 4th down for the Rams.
J.P. Broussard was back there with him, but Mays ran him down. They'll mark it at the 21. It's 4th down and about 18. Punting unit on for the Rams. Jaden Johnson stands back at his own 48. There's the kick. Partially blocked, it looked like. It'll bounce short and roll to about midfield.
Number 11 calls him for the punt. We'll be down to the 49-yard line.
And that'll do it for the first quarter. After 1 quarter of play, it's St. Louis 10 and Westlake 6.
Ram fans, at this time, please direct your attention to the south 30-yard line. We would like to recognize the Westlake Public School Teachers of the Year for 2018-2019 school year. Representing Westlake Elementary School is Miss Kelly Peterson. Miss Peterson has been an educator for 18 years. During this time, she has taught 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade and is currently the physical education teacher at Westwood. Miss Peterson chooses to be an educator because she believes in teaching her students to take life skills such as compassion, goal setting, respect, and sportsmanship beyond the gym walls. Presenting her certificate is Westwood Principal Mr. Gerald Trimming. Ladies and gentlemen, Westwood Teacher of the Year, Miss Kelly Peterson. Representing Western Heights Elementary School is Miss Kelly Elliott. Unfortunately, due to previous engagements, Miss Elliott is not able to attend tonight. Miss Elliott has been an educator for 11 years. During this time, she has taught 3rd grade ELA. She chooses to be an educator because she believes in the honor to serve in such an important role and has a desire to make a difference in children's lives. Representing SPR Net Middle School is Miss Melissa Robinson. Miss Robinson has been an educator for 5 years. During this time, she has taught Spanish, English, and for the last 2 years has taught U.S. history. Ms. Robinson chooses to be an educator because she wants to create a safe and engaging environment, encouraging students to reach their full potential, and loves being a mentor for her students. Presenting her certificate is SPRNet Principal Matt Calderera. Ladies and gentlemen, SPRNet Middle School Teacher of the Year, Ms. Melissa Robinson. Finally, representing Westlake High School is Mr. Blake Courtwright. Mr. Courtwright has been an educator for 21 years. During this time, he has taught civics, world history, world geography, and for the last 4 years has taught U.S. history and AP European history at Westlake High. Mr. Courtwright chooses to be an educator because he wanted to do something that was challenging but rewarding, making a positive impact on our community and future leaders, and has a chance to make a difference in someone's life. Ladies and gentlemen, Westlake High Teacher of the Year, Mr. Blake Courtwright. Ram fans, put your hands together and show your appreciation for these distinguished educators.
So between quarter award ceremony delays the start of the quarter here. 1st and 10 Saints from their own 49-yard line.
First down and 10 for Saints, 49-yard line.
And we'll have some flags. Looks like we had some movement early. False start against the Saints. That'll back them up 5. So 1st and 15 now for the Saints. Ball back at the 44-yard line. Handoff to Jobert. Cuts it back. He'll get back to the 49, the original line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd down and 10.
Number 5, Jobert on the carry for the Saints. Ball down with number 65, Cameron Johnson. Let's bring up 2nd down and 10 for the Saints. Ball be placed at the 49-yard line.
Second and 10. Miller will throw. Deep across the middle. He's got Jaden Johnson wide open at the 20, 10, 5, and touchdown. 51-yard Cooper Miller to Jaden Johnson for the touchdown. Jack Watson will come on to attempt the extra point.
Then to get the PAT, number 11, Jake Watson.
Miller holds. There's the kick. It's up, and it's good. 11:18 to go here in the first half, and the Saints lead it 17-6.
Set to kick off the Saints, number 18, Spencer Riley. Back into the Rams, number 1, Jamal Guillory. And number 17, Peyton Dominic.
Spencer Briley will tee it up at the 40. After the 51-yard Cooper Miller to Jaden Johnson touchdown pass. Come down at the 5. Out across the 25-30 and brought down at the 35-yard line. Good run back.
Peyton Dominic on return for the Rams. Number 25, Cody Labana.
So 1st and 10 Rams at the 35.
Placed in the 35-yard line. That'll bring up 1st and 10 Rams.
They'll hand it off and hit immediately.
Number 32, Josiah Simeon on the carry for the Rams. Brought down by.
They'll mark him for a loss of about a yard.
That'll bring up 2nd down and 11 for the Rams. The ball being placed in the 34-yard line.
Second down and 11. Wynn gives to Ross on the sweep and run down in the backfield. That's John Rena.
Number 21, J.J. Ross will carry for the Rams. Brought down by number 19, John Rena.
Rena from the inside linebacker spot runs him down for a loss of 2. That'll be 3rd and 13.
That'll bring up 3rd down and 13 for the Rams.
Third and 13 for the Rams. 2 wide outs to the right. Wynn back to pass. Throws back to his tight end. He's got it, 35, 40, and knocked out of bounds. Close to the first down.
Pass, complete number 88, Nick Reynolds. Forced out of bounds by number 1, Kane Miller. Ball's going to be placed at the 45-yard line. That'll bring up third down and inches for the Rams. We'll have an official timeout for measurement.
So once again, a generous spot.
This official timeout.
Looking at the replay, he was pushed out of bounds at about the 42. They spotted all the way up to the 45. They'll measure.
Charlie with BMC Lawn Equipment. We appreciate you feeding the football players this week. Next week, Lake Charles Toyota and the Tarver family and Robert Ramirez and Bobby Ramirez Lawn Service will be feeding the freshmen next week. We appreciate your support for the program. And that'll be good for Westlake Rams. First down.
So the spot gives the Rams the first down at the 45-yard line.
The ball will be placed on the 45-yard line. First and 10 Rams.
So first and 10 Rams at the 45. Well, hand it off. Ross gets around the corner, 50, 40. Wesley Mays will run him down. Ball comes loose as he goes out of bounds. They'll mark him out at the 29-yard line.
21, J.J. the ball Ross on the carry for the Rams. Brought down by number 44, Wesley Mays.
And Ross is hurt
We have an official timeout. Injured player on the field.
on the Saints sideline. We'll take a timeout.
Let's give 21, J.J. Ross a big hand for coming off the field under his own power. The ball will be placed on the 29-yard line. J.J. Ross' run will be good for a Westlake Rams first down.
So the running back Ross was the injured player. He comes across the field on his own power. First and 10 Rams at the 29-yard line. 9:25 to go in the half. Wynn will look to throw. Throwing deep down the left side. And he's got his man. And ball comes loose, but there's a flag down at the 10-yard line. Gage Williams on the coverage. And they're going to call pass interference on Williams.
Be on the defense on the Saints.
They'll mark it down at the 14-yard line.
That'll be good for Westlake Rams. Touchdown.
First and 10 Rams.
That'll bring up first and 10 for the Rams.
They'll hand it off, running to his right, and J.P. Broussard is there to meet him for a loss of 2.
Ball down to number 34, J.P. Broussard. The ball is going to be placed at the 17-yard line. That'll bring up second down and 12 for the Rams.
So second down and 12 for the Rams after the 2-yard tackle for loss by J.P. Broussard. Wins back to throw. Looking for room. He's going to be brought down. Gabe Johnson on the sack.
Drew Wynn, sack for number 99, Julian Jones.
And that'll bring it back to the 19-yard line.
Ball going to be placed on the 19-yard line.
Third down and 14 now for the Rams.
So we have third down and 14 for the Rams. Timeout of the field, Westlake.
Westlake will take a timeout with 8 minutes to go.
Burger Street Barbecue.
Saints winning
Hill's Cakery.
17-6.
For the press box. We'd also like to thank West Cal Arena, Vibe Cable, Macy Letard, attorney-at-law, Damon Goss, Booster Club president. We thank you for your support for the program. This will bring up third down and 14 for the Rams.
So third down and 14 for the Rams. Ball at the 19-yard line of the Saints. Wynn will look to throw. Under pressure, Wesley Mays will sack him back at the 25-yard line. Second sack of the game for Wesley Mays. And that'll bring up a fourth down.
The ball is going to be placed on the 25-yard line.
So decision time here for the Rams. Looks like they'll keep the offense on the field and go for it on fourth down and 20. Wynn will go under center with wide receivers to either side. Straight drop. Throwing deep down the left side. And it's caught.
Number 14, Drew Wynn's pass complete to number 1, Jamal Guillory.
Caught at the 2-yard line. First and goal for the Rams.
Ball is placed on the 2-yard line. And that'll be good for Westlake Rams. First down. That'll bring up first and goal from the 2.
So first and goal from the 2. Handoff straight ahead, touchdown.
Number 32, Desai Simeon in for Westlake Rams. Touchdown.
So the Rams cut the lead to 17-12 with the extra point coming up.
Looks like the Rams will be going for 2.
They'll line up for a 2-point conversion. Wynn will hand it off, and he'll be short. 2-point conversion is no good. 6:45 to go in the first half, and your score, St. Louis 17 and Westlake 12.
2-point conversion is no good. That'll bring up a second quarter score. St. Louis Saints 17.
Tonight's sponsors, Johnny's Paint and Body Shop, Lakeside Bank, and Image 360. SWLA website sponsor is Big Daddy Sports Grill. And our YouTube channel sponsor is Cat Daddy's Drive-Thru Kitchen. 17-12 Saints. 6:45 to go in the first half.
Set to kick off the Rams, number 7, Corey Pryor. Back deep for the Saints, number 5, Evan Jobert. And number 80, Jaden Johnson.
Evan Jobert and Jaden Johnson back to receive. There's the kick. Jobert will take it at the 15. All the way across the field, across the 30, cuts it back. And out to the 35-yard line where the Saints will have it, 1st and 10.
Jobert on the return for the Saints. Brought down by number 17, Peyton Dominic. And number 25, Dylan Perkins. The ball is going to be placed in the 35-yard line. That'll bring up 1st and 10 Saints.
First and 10 Saints at the 35. And to Jobert running right. Gets around the corner. They'll get a holding penalty on Jaden Johnson.
Flag on the play. That'll be holding against the offense. That'll be 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul.
A 10-yard penalty from the spot will make it 1st and 22 for the Saints.
The ball is going to be placed on the 23-yard line.
Now hand to Jobert. He's got room through a hole in the middle. Ball came loose.
Ball on the play.
No signal yet.
And number 49, Eli Goff recovers.
And they'll say it's the Rams' ball. Thought I heard an early whistle
Now we go for Westlake
before the ball came loose. The Rams come up with it, and it's Rams' ball, 1st and 10 at the Saints' 27-yard line. 28.
The ball is going to be placed on the 28-yard line of the Saints. That'll bring up 1st and 10 Rams.
Officials stopped the clock. Not sure why. Maybe an equipment problem on number 21, Ross. So he has to come out. Wynn will look to throw. Throws it deep down the left side. And almost intercepted, and then a flag comes out. And now another flag. So they're going to call pass interference on the Saints, followed by an unsportsmanlike conduct on Jawan Seymour.
That'll be a pass interference on defense, unsportsmanlike on the defense.
So the pass interference will move the ball down to about the 9, it looks like, and then the unsportsmanlike will be half the distance to the goal.
We'll mark the penalty off from the 9-yard line.
Make it to 13. Half the distance will be to 7.5.
The ball will be placed on the 7-yard line. That'll bring up first down and goal from the 7.
So first and goal from the 7 now for the Rams. And we'll get a flag.
Flag. Ball start on the Rams. That'll be a 5-yard penalty. Replay first down. The ball will be placed on the 12-yard line. That'll bring up first down and goal for the Rams to the 12.
So false start on the Rams. Handoff on the sweep. He gets to about the 10.
Number 32, Josiah Simeon on the carry for the Rams. Brought down by number 19, Rena. Ball be down on the 11-yard line. That'll bring up second down and goal from the 11.
So second and goal now from the 11. Will look to throw deep in the end zone. Touchdown.
Number 14, Jerwin's pass, complete to number 88, Nick Rose. And that'll be good for the Westlake Rams. Touchdown. Looks like the Rams will go for 2.
Well, the touchdown gives the Rams an 18-17 lead. They'll go for 2 here. They'll toss on the sweep, looking for room. Close. And he's short.
Number 32, Josiah Simeon.
So the extra point is no good.
Kept out of the end zone. That'll bring up a second quarter.
Your score with 5:07 to go in the first half is Westlake 18 and St. Louis 17.
That touchdown is brought to you by Mason Letard, attorney at law. West Cal Arena, West Cal Camp Hospital, and Damon Goss, Booster Club president. We appreciate your support for the program. Set to kick off the Rams, number 7, Corey Pryor. Back deep for the Saints, number 5, Joe Bear.
Evans Joubert and Jaden Johnson back to receive. There's the kick. It's a low squib kick. Joubert will take it at the 18. Looking for room. He'll go out of bounds at the 28. So first and 10 for the Saints at the 28-yard line. 5:02 to go in the first half.
The ball is going to be spotted at the 28-yard line. That'll bring up first and 10 Saints.
So first and 10 Saints at the 28. He'll toss it to Joubert left. Cross the 30, cuts it back 35 to about the 38.
Joubert on the carry for the Saints. Brought down by number 14, Drew Wynn.
Gain of 9. Second down and 1.
The ball is being placed to the 37-yard line. That'll bring up second down and 1 for the Saints.
Second and 1. Handoff to Joubert straight ahead. Whistle blew.
Joubert on the carry for the Saints. Brought down by number 49, Eli Goff.
He'll have enough for the first down.
Ball's going to be spotted at the 41-yard line.
Well, the Ram players came out with it after the whistle.
And that'll be good for St. Louis.
They'll mark it at the 41-yard line, first and 10 for the Saints. First and 10 at the 41. 4 minutes to go in the half. Give straight ahead. And they'll mark him down. That was Rena. Rena picks up 13. And another Saints first down. The ball came loose after Reno was on the ground. So first and 10 Saints in Ram territory at the 47-yard line.
Ball going to be placed on the 47-yard line. That'll bring up first and 10 Saints.
Miller will look to throw. Throws into the flats. He's got Johnson. I'm sorry, that's Chase Wilson at the 33 for another first down. Saints moving down the field. 3:33 now to go in the half.
Complete number 3, Chase Wilson. Brought down by number 5, Navon Gray. Not before earning a St. Louis Saints first down. The ball will be placed on the 34-yard line. That'll bring up first and 10 Saints.
First and 10 at the Ram 34 for the Saints. They'll give it to Reno once again. He's still on his feet, close to 10 yards. Was that Reno or was that Milligan?
Reno on the carry for the Saints.
That was Wesley Mays. Mays a little slow to get up. He'll have the first down yardage.
Brought down by a host of Rams.
Well, now they're going to look at it.
St. Louis Saints, first down.
And they'll signal first down. First and 10 Saints. Wesley Mays on the 10-yard carry. And now we're going to get a timeout by the Rams. Timeout Westlake. 2:59 to go in the half. It'll be first and 10 Saints when we come back.
Ball will be placed on the 24-yard line. That'll bring up 1st and 10 Saints.
First and 10 Saints at the 24-yard line. Miller throwing deep. He's got Jaden Johnson in the end zone, and Johnson can't hold on to it. Jaden Johnson
Miller
wide
intended
open.
for
Couldn't hold on.
number 80, Johnson, incomplete.
It'll be 2nd down and 10.
That'll bring up 2nd down and 10 for the Saints. Ball is still placed on the 24-yard line.
Second and 10. Miller will give to Jobert on the delay. He's got room to the outside, 15. He'll have the 1st down.
Jobert on the carry for the Saints, brought down by number 5, Navon Gray. The ball will be placed on the 13-yard line, but not before the Saints earning a 1st down.
1st and 10 Saints at the 14. Give to Jobert. Cuts it back inside the 10 to about the 8.
Number 5, Jobert on the carry for the Saints. Brought down by number 42, Dominic Sanchez. That'll bring up 2nd down and 6 for the Saints.
2nd and 5 from the 7.
Ball is placed on the 7-yard line.
Make it the 8. Give to Jobert. Got room, 5. Inside the 5 to about the 2. He'll have enough for the 1st and down, and it'll be 1st and goal Saints.
Brought down by number 14, Drew Wynn, and number 7, Corey Pryor. Not before earning a St. Louis Saints 1st down.
They'll mark it at the 2, 1st and goal. 1:40 to go in the first half.
1st and goal from the 2 for the Saints.
2 fullbacks. And they'll give it to Jobert. He's hit at the line of scrimmage, breaks a tackle. Still on his feet. He'll get just inside the 1. They'll mark it just short of the goal line.
Jobert on the carry for the Saints.
Be 2nd down and goal.
Stopped by number 5, Navon Gray. Looks like the ball will be placed on the half-yard line.
Second down and goal inside the 1. Miller will keep it himself. And the pile is into the end zone for the touchdown.
Miller on the flag on the play.
And a flag comes down late after the touchdown. Unsportsmanlike conduct against the Rams. And unsportsmanlike conduct against the Saints. Offsetting. Touchdown is good. Extra point coming up.
The touchdown is good. It'll be offsetting personal fouls.
So Jack Watson on to attempt the extra point.
Number 11, Jack Watson.
John Reno to snap. And Cooper Miller will hold. The hold, the kick, and it's good. 53 seconds to go in the first half, and the Saints retake the lead by a score of 24-18.
24. Set to kick off for the Saints, number 18, Spencer Briley. Back deep for the Rams, number 1, Jamal Guillory. And number 17, Peyton Dominic.
Spencer Briley will kick it off with 53 seconds to go in the half. There's the kick. Gilroy will take it at his one, and he step into the end zone, and they don't call it. Should have been a touchback. Gilroy out across the 20, 30, and he'll be tackled at the 40-yard line.
Number 1, Jamal Gilroy on the return for the Rams.
The official standing right next to Gilroy.
Lobato.
The kick,
Ball be placed on the 40-yard line.
momentum brings him into the end zone. Should have been called a touchback. So 1st and 10 Rams at the 40-yard line. So 1st and 10 Rams. Wynn will look to throw. Throwing deep down the right side and knocked away. Seymour and John Rena on the coverage, incomplete.
Wynn's pass intended for number 21, J.J. Ross.
It'll be 2nd down and 10.
Broken up by number 19, John Rena. That'll bring up 2nd down and 10 for the Rams from their own 40-yard line.
Second and 10 now for the Rams. 38 seconds to go. Handoff straight ahead. He'll be brought down at the 42.
Number 21, J.J. Ross in the carry for the Rams. Brought down by number 19, Rena.
Clock at 25 seconds and running. So 3rd and 7.
Ball's going to be placed on the 43-yard line. That'll bring up 3rd down and 7 for the Rams.
Clock down to 3, 2, 1. They'll get it off. They'll hand it off on the sweep. And he'll be brought down, and that'll end the first half. After one half of play, it's St. Louis 24 and Westlake 18.
And that gives you a half score. Westlake Rams 18, St. Louis Saints 24. Good evening, Ram fans, and welcome to Max Calderera Stadium for our halftime presentation. Tonight, the Ram Band would like to recognize our senior members and their families. We want to thank all the students and parents for their time and their talents for making this season memorable. The Ram Band is under the direction of Matt Golden and Colin Patton. Our first senior this evening is Destiny Batiste, a 2-year member of the Color Guard, being escorted by her father, Andrew Batiste. Destiny plans to attend McNeese State University and major in biological sciences. Logan Bergeron is a 4-year member of the Black Watch Drumline, currently playing front ensemble percussion, being escorted by his parents, Daryl and Kathy Bergeron. Logan plans to attend ABC School for Welding. Callie Brown is a 3-year member of the band and 1-year member of the Ramblers,
escorted by her parents, Joseph Felton and Tanya Brown, along with her grandfather, Rod Brown. Callie plans to attend medical school and to study pharmaceuticals. Abigail Brummett is a 4-year member of the Ramblers and current captain, being escorted by her parents, Sam Brummett and Dana Robertson. Abigail plans to attend McNeese State University, majoring in visual arts and psychology, and to continue dancing with the Cowgirl Kickers. Amanda Clement is a 4-year member of the Color Guard and currently a captain, being escorted by her mother, Kathy Clement, and her godfather, David Clement, and Willie Golden. Amanda plans to attend McNeese State University to study elementary education. Kristen Daigle is a 4-year member playing the flute, being escorted by her parents, Ernest and Crystal Daigle. Kristen plans to attend Sewell Community College to study process technology. Destiny Dugas is a 3-year member, currently a Rambler, being escorted by her parents, Jason and Tony Dugas. Destiny plans to attend Sewell to study physical therapy. Mason Dronette is a 4-year member playing French horn and mellophone, being escorted by his parents, Troy and Michelle Dronette. Mason plans to attend a major university and to study economics. Matthew Fast is a 4-year member playing trombone, being escorted by his parents, Aaron Fast and Lynn McClendon. Matthew is first lieutenant and currently a member of the Louisiana Music Educators Association and All-State Symphonic Band. He plans to attend McNeese State University to study music and be part of the Pride of McNeese Cowboy Marching Band. Nicholas Flutie is a 4-year member of the Black Watch Drumline, currently playing snare drum and serving as drum captain, being escorted by his parents, Ray and Tina Flutie. Nicholas plans to attend Sewell and to study process technology. Seth Gray is a 4-year member of the Black Watch Drumline, currently playing front ensemble percussion, being escorted by his mother, Bobby Gray, and his grandmother, Elizabeth Gray. Seth plans to join the workforce after graduation. Keegan Rinke is a 4-year member of the Color Guard and currently is a captain, being escorted by her parents, Scott and Michelle Rinke. Keegan plans to attend the University of Louisiana Lafayette to study law. Maeve Rhodes is a 4-year senior baritone player and low brass captain, being escorted by her mother, Kelly Walling. Maeve plans to attend McNeese State University to study music education and be part of the Pride of McNeese Cowboy Marching Band. Aaliyah Rossite is a 4-year member of the Ramblers, being escorted by her parents, Royce and Jamie Hetzler. Leah plans to attend McNeese State University to study nursing. Graham Rougeau is a 4-year member of the Black Watch, playing front ensemble and serving as front ensemble section leader. He also plays baritone saxophone for the concert and jazz bands, being escorted by his parents, Rusty and Denise Rougeau. Graham plans to attend McNeese State University to study pre-medicine and be part of the Pride of McNeese Cowboy Marching Band. Benjamin Saunier is a 4-year trumpet player that is serving as high brass captain, being escorted by his parents, Robert and Wanda Saunier. Benjamin plans to join the Marines. And Jonah Walling is a 4-year senior bass guitar and trombone player, serving as equipment captain, being escorted by his father, Chance Walling. Jonah plans to attend Texas State University to study audio engineering. Please give all our seniors and parents a round of applause to show our appreciation for their years of dedication and service to the Westlake High, to the community, and to the band program. Continuing with our presentation, we give you our 2019 show, Everything There Is a Season. Songs included are Aquarius, I Can See for Miles, featuring Mason Donette on mellophone, White Rabbit, featuring Black Watch Drumline, and we close with Turn, 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 Let the Sun Shine In. The band is under the field direction of drum majors Ryan Flores and Brianna Lewis. Drum majors, is your band ready? You may take the field for exhibition. there you have it, the 2019 Westlake Ram Band. The band is under the direction of Mr. Matt Golden and Mr. Colin Patton. Color guard instructors are Patrice Turner, Kate Broussard, and Kristen Borrell. Drumline instructor is Jeremy Boudreau. Band captain is Mason Dronette, and drumline captain is Nick Flutie. Rambler dance line captain is Abigail Brummett, and guard captains are Amanda Clement and Keegan Rinke. The Ram Band will be traveling to Sulphur Golden Tour Marching Festival to compete tomorrow. They will be performing at 11:30 a.m. Come out and support your Ram Band. And good luck to the Ram Band tomorrow. We would like to thank the administration, faculty, band boosters, and as always, thank you for your support.
All right, you know what time it is. It's split the pot time. Get them tickets out. And split the night's about $375. Here we go. Number is 019072. So it's basically last. Oh, we got a winner down front. 272 is the last three numbers. If that's yours, you got it. Come up to the press box. Now you climb up the stairs. Not those, the other ones. You gotta come up to the door. There you go. Thank y'all. Y'all have a wonderful night.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you are looking for a cell phone that you lost with an OtterBox, please come to the press box. We have a cell phone with a navy blue case and a pewter plastic. Ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to take this moment to thank Jeannie's Bourbon Street Barbecue and Mel's Cakery for donating food to the press box. Jeannie's is Westlake's best kept secret, high quality award-winning barbecue at a great price. Mel's Cakery is the best secret Westlake has to offer when it comes to sweets. Mel's is a full-service sweet bakery that specializes in the best cupcakes in the Lake area. Go see them for your Thanksgiving baking needs. Please support these two businesses. We'd also like to thank Richard Cole with Fat Boys Kitchen Table and Keith Smith with Insurance Unlimited for feeding the boys today. And we'd also like to thank for feeding the boys next week, Lake Charles Toyota and the Tarver family, and Robert Bobby Ramirez with Ramirez Lawn Service for feeding the freshmen next week. We thank you for support for the program.
shouldn't have any doubt in your mind about what you're supposed to do tonight and about how you're supposed to do it. Now, I don't want them to get another yard. We got to go out there and we got to take it.
Take their game and shove it right back in their face.
That's how winning is done.
Please sit in the locker room. You feel. We have to earn it.
If we don't.
Feel the master. I feel him. Y'all ready? They ready? Well, come on. Come on. Y'all ready? They ready? We ready? We ready?
Welcome back to St. Louis Catholic High School football on the SWLA Sports Network. Saints lead 24-18 at the half. Saints will kick off to the Rams to start the second half.
Set to kick off for the St. Louis Saints, number 18, Spencer Briley. Back deep for the Rams, number 1, Jamal Guillory. And number 17, Peyton Dominic.
Spencer Briley will kick things off. Taken at the goal line. And he'll be hit at the 10, at the 15 and pushed back to the 10. They'll give him forward progress to the 14-yard line. First and 10 for the Rams.
That'll bring up first down and 10 for the Rams from their own 8.
They'll spot it at the 13-yard line, first and 10. Win under center for the Rams. He'll give to the first man through, hit immediately, and brought down, no gain.
Number 32, Josiah Simeon on the carry for the Rams. Brought down by number 58.
Kamal Robinson, Julian Jones.
Kamal Robertson. That'll bring up second down and 10 for the Rams.
Second and 10, no gain. Two wideouts to the right for the Rams. Wynn will throw out to the flats. Complete. His knee was down
Number 1, Jamal Guillory.
at the 17.
Looks like they're going to call it down to the 17-yard line. That'll bring up third down and 6 for the Rams.
Gain of about 4, third and 6. 2 wideouts left this time for the Rams. And Wynn will look to throw. Throws it deep down the left side. And incomplete.
Drew Wynn's pass intended for number 11, Colin Hamilton, incomplete.
Incomplete to Hamilton. That'll bring up 4th down, and the punt unit will come on for the Rams.
4th down for the Rams. Back deep for the Saints, number 80, J.D. Johnson. Set the punt for the Rams, number 11, Colin Hamilton.
Hamilton will punt for the Rams. Jaden Johnson stands at midfield. And one of the Saints is offsides.
Flag on the play.
A 5-yard penalty make it 4th and 1.
On the Saints. That should bring up 4th down and 2 for the Rams.
Now the Rams are going to put the offense out on the field. So the Rams, after the penalty, will have 4th and 1, and they're going to go for it here. They'll give to the first man, and he breaks a tackle. Still on his feet. He'll be run down after he crosses midfield by Kane Miller. So he gets all the way down to the Saints' 42-yard line on 4th and 1. 1st and 10 for the Rams. So the penalty proves costly.
The ball is going to be placed on the 42-yard line. That'll bring up 1st and 10 Rams.
Wynn back to throw, throwing deep down the left side, and Williams will knock it away. Good coverage by Gage Williams. 2nd and 10.
Drew Wynn's pass intended for number 11, Colin Hamilton, incomplete. Broken up by number 14, Gage Williams. That'll bring up 2nd down and 10 for the Rams. At the 42-yard line.
The incomplete pass brings up 2nd and 10 now for the Rams. And we'll have a flag.
We have a flag on the play.
Offsides against the Saints.
That'll be on the defense. 5-yard penalty. That'll bring up 2nd down and 5 for the Rams. Rams have the ball on the 37-yard line.
Second down and 5 after the penalty. Wynn will hand it off. Plenty of room inside the 10 and down at the 1-yard line.
Number 25, Dylan Perkins on the carry for the Rams. Brought down by number 46.
Perkins broke through the line of scrimmage. Orso was able to drag him down at the 1. 1st and goal for the Rams.
Placed on the 1-yard line, and that'll be good for Westlake Rams. 1st down.
So 1st and goal from the 1. Wynn will hand it off, and he'll be pushed back. Ball comes loose, and it'll be recovered by the Rams back at the 10.
Fumble on the play, recovered by number 32, Josiah Simeon. Flag on the play.
And now we have a flag back at the 11. Unsportsmanlike conduct against the Rams. So the fumble takes the ball back to the 11, and the unsportsmanlike conduct will tag on 15 more.
Going to be a personal foul against the Rams.
Should be first and goal from the 26.
Ball is going to be placed on the 26-yard line. That'll bring up the second down and goal for the Rams from the 26.
So first and goal from the 26. Wynn will roll and throw. He throws it back and incomplete. Kane Miller read it all the way, busted the play up.
Broken up by number 44. Mays.
So now it's third and goal from the 26.
That'll bring up third down for the Rams.
So third and goal from the 26. Wynn will look to throw. Throws it deep down the left side. It's going to be intercepted. Returned 20, 25, 30. Gage Williams 35, 40. Cuts it across the field. And he'll be brought down at the 44-yard line.
Drew Wynn's pass intercepted by number 14.
So Gage Williams intercepts it at the 1, returns it all the way back 43 yards to the 44-yard line, and the Saints are set up first and 10. After the Rams had it first and goal from inside the 1, the fumble, the penalty, and now the interception, and the Saints avoid disaster and have it first and 10 at their own 44. Miller will give to Jobert. Jobert's got room around the left side across midfield. Out of bounds, just short of the first down. Looks like a pickup of 8. It'll be second down and 2.
Ball is going to be placed on the 48-yard line of the Rams. That'll bring up second down and 2 for the Saints.
Second and 2. And they'll give to Jobert straight ahead. He'll have the first down and more, dragging a man with him across the 40.
Number 5, Jobert on the carry for the Saints.
Into Rams territory. Saints will have the first down at the 39.
Brought down by number 19, Christian Guillory, and number 7, Corey Pryor, not before earning a Saints first down. The ball is going to be placed at the Rams 39-yard line, first and 10 Saints.
Give to Jobert. Across the 35. Down at about the 32.
Number 5, Jobert on the carry for the Rams. Brought down by number 42, Dominic Sanchez. The ball is going to be placed in the 48.
Second and a long 3.
That'll bring up second down and 3.
7 minutes to go in the third quarter. Toss to Jobert running right. Gets around the corner, across the 30, pushed out of bounds inside the 30.
Number 5, Jobert on the carry for the Saints. Brought down by number 7, Corey Pryor. Not before earning a St. Louis Saints first down.
They'll mark it at the 26, and it'll be first and 10 for the Saints.
The ball is going to be placed on the 26-yard line. That'll bring up first and 10 Saints.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line. Handoff to the fullback. That's Mays, still on his feet, spinning. Down to about the 22. Mays was hit at the line of scrimmage, spun off a couple tackles. Gained
Wesley Mays on the carry for the Saints.
4 on the play. It'll be second and 6.
7 Corey Pryor.
Now Rena checks in at fullback. And they'll give to Jobert. Jobert bounces it to the outside inside the 20, 15, 10, and out of bounds near the 6.
Number 5, Jobert on the carry for the Saints. Forced out of bounds by number 14, Drew Wynn.
They'll mark him to the 5, first and goal.
That'll be good for St. Louis Saints. First down, the ball will be placed at the 5-yard line. That'll bring up first and goal from the 5.
First and goal from the 5. Mays and Milligan in at fullback. Give to Jobert. Cuts it back inside, dives for the end zone, touchdown.
Number 5, Jobert on the carry for the Saints.
5-yard touchdown run for Evans Jobert.
St. Louis Saints, touchdown.
And the Saints lead it to 30 to 18 with the extra point coming up.
Set to kick the PAT, number 11, Jack Watson.
Jack Watson on for the extra point. And we'll have flags. Offsides on the defense.
The offsides on the Rams. Looks like the Saints are lined up to go for 2.
So they'll move the ball to the 1-yard line, and the Saints will bring the offense out and go for 2. 2-point conversion will make it a 14-point game. Two fullbacks. They'll give it to Jobert following Milligan and into the end zone for the 2-point conversion.
That'll be good for a 2-point conversion.
5:56 to go in the third quarter, and the Saints lead it 32 to 18.
That'll bring up a third quarter score. St. Louis Saints 32, Westlake Rams 18. Bag deep for the Rams, number 11, Jamal Guillory, and number 17.
Saints lead it 32 to 18. The Rams had the ball first and goal from inside the 1.
Spencer Briley.
A fumble, an unsportsmanlike conduct, made it first and goal from the 26. Gage Williams intercepted it, and the Saints drove all the way down the field and scored. Here's Spencer Briley. Come down at the 3. Across the 20. And out of bounds at the 32-yard line.
Cooper Miller on the return. Forced out of bounds for number 20. ball is going to be placed on the 32-yard line. That'll bring up 1st and 10 Rams.
1st and 10 Rams from the 32, 5:49 to go in the third quarter. Hand off to the fullback. He'll gain a couple.
Number 32, Josiah Simeon on the carry for the Rams. The ball is going to be placed on the 34-yard line.
Gain of 2, 2nd down and 8.
That'll bring up 2nd down and 8 for the Rams.
They'll hand it to Simeon running right. Across the 35.
Number 32, Josiah Simeon on the carry for the Rams. Brought down by number 9, Juan Seymour.
They'll mark it at the 38-yard line. It'll be 3rd down and 4.
That'll bring up 3rd down and 4 for the Rams. Ball placed at the 37-yard line.
Third and 4. Wynn looks to throw. Looking for his man in the flats. Got him.
Drew Wynn's pass.
And they'll have the first down. Hamilton picks up the first down
For Westlake Rams. First down.
at the 43-yard line. 1st and 10.
The ball is going to be placed on the 43-yard line. That'll bring up 1st and 10 Rams.
Wynn rolls to his right, looking to throw. And he throws it out of bounds, incomplete.
Drew Wynn's pass incomplete, intended for number 11, Colin Hamilton. That'll bring up 2nd down and 10 for the Rams.
2nd and 10. Wynn will hand it off. Breaking tackles. That's Simeon. Across the 40. 30, cuts it back. And it'll be pushed down inside the 25 to the 23-yard line. First down, Rams.
Number 32, Josiah Simeon on the carry for the Rams. Ball down to number 34, J.P. Broussard, but not before earning another Westlake Rams. First down. The Rams will have the ball on the 23-yard line. That'll bring up 1st and 10 Rams.
So 1st and 10 Rams at the 23-yard line. Wynn gives to Simeon running right. He'll be hit at the 21.
Number 32, Simeon on the carry for the Rams.
They'll give him a yard on the play. 2nd and 9.
Brought down by number 58, Kamal Robertson. That'll bring up 2nd down and 8 for the Rams.
2nd and 9. Wynn looks to throw. Hits his man in the flats. Inside the 15.
Number 1, Jamal Guillory.
Guillory has the first down.
Not before earning another Westlake Rams. First down.
I'll mark it at the 12. 1st and 10 for the Rams.
The ball is going to be placed on the 12-yard line. That'll bring up 1st and 10 Rams.
Wynn hands it to Simeon straight ahead, breaks a tackle, and touchdown.
Number 32, Josiah Simeon on the carry for the Rams, and that'll be good for Westlake Rams. Touchdown.
Touchdown Rams on the 12-yard Simeon carry. Extra point coming up. The hold, the kick, and it's good. 2:34 to go in the third quarter. Your score, St. Louis Catholic 32 and Westlake 25. Evan Jobert and Jaden Johnson back to receive for the Saints. There's the kick. It's a low kick. It'll be taken by the up man at the 25. Straight ahead, out to the 40-yard line is Juwan Seymour. And the Saints will have it 1st and 10 from the 40.
Number 9, Seymour on the return for the Saints. Brought down by number 42, Dominic Sanchez. And number 4, Stephen Blue. The ball is going to be placed on the 40-yard line. That'll bring up 1st and 10 Saints.
First and 10 for the Saints. Ball at the 40-yard line. Jobert cuts it in, across the 40 to about the 30, to about the 43-yard line.
On the run for the Saints. Brought down by number 34, Caleb Marsh.
Gain of 3, 2nd and 7.
The ball is going to be placed on the 43-yard line.
Miller throws it out to Chase Wilson, and Wilson stays on his feet, and he'll pick up the 1st down.
Miller's pass complete to number 3, Wilson. Brought down by number 5, Navon Gray. Not before earning a St. Louis Saints 1st down.
So Chase Wilson gets it into Rams territory to the 47-yard line, 1st and 10.
Ball is going to be placed on the 47-yard line. That'll bring up 1st and 10 Saints.
Give us to Jobert. Straight ahead, he'll pick up a couple.
Number 5, Jobert on the carry for the Saints. Brought down by number 65, Cameron Johnson. The ball is going to be placed at the 45-yard line. That'll bring up 2nd down and 8.
Toss out to Jaden Johnson. Tries to break a tackle. Brought down after a gain of about 3.
Johnson. Brought down by number 6, Trevon Gray. That'll bring up 3rd down for the Saints.
3rd and about 6 now for the Saints at the 42-yard line.
6 for the Saints.
Make it 3rd and 5. Ball at the 42. And they need to get to the 37. They'll give it to Jobert running left. Across the 40. Breaks it to the outside. 30, 20, 15. They'll say he stepped out of bounds at the 16-yard line. 1st and 10 Saints.
Forced out of bounds for number 14, Drew Wynn. ball is going to be placed at the 16-yard line, and that'll bring up 1st and 10 Saints.
First and 10 at the 16. Give to Jobert. Ball came loose.
Fumble on the play.
See if they're going to call Jobert down.
The ball is going to be placed at the 11-yard line.
They'll say he was down before the ball came loose. And mark it at the 11-yard line. Gain of 5. And we're going to have a timeout. No, I'm sorry. That'll be it for the third quarter. So after 3 quarters of play, it's St. Louis 32 and Westlake 25.
Ball is placed on the 11-yard line.
2nd and 5.
2nd down and 5 for the Saints.
Second 5. Handoff to Jobert inside the 10, 5, and touchdown. 11-yard touchdown run for Evan Jobert.
Jobert on the carry for the Saints, and that'll be good for us. St. Louis Saints, touchdown.
Saints now lead at 38-25 with the extra point coming up. Jack Watson on to kick. Rena will snap. Miller to hold. The kick is up and good. 11:54 to go in the game, and the St. Louis Saints lead it 39-25. Briley to kick it off. We'll take it at the 9. And up across the 30. And he'll be stopped and pushed back by Jawan Seymour
Number 17,
at the
Peyton
32-yard
Dominic
line.
for the Rams.
Luke Johnson is the injured Saint.
Saints will have the ball at the 32-yard line.
He's helped off with assistance.
Sorry, Rams have the ball at the 32-yard line. That'll bring up
So
first and 10
first and 10
Rams.
Rams from their own 32-yard line. Wynn gives to the first man. Hit at the line of scrimmage.
32, Josiah Simeon on the carry for the Rams.
Simeon will push the pile for a yard or two.
Brought down by number 58, Kamal Robertson.
Second down and 8.
Jalen Guidry. That'll bring up second down and 8 for the Rams. Ball placed at 35-yard line.
Give to Simeon again. He gets across the 35. He'll gain a yard.
Josiah Simeon on the carry for the Rams.
It'll bring up 3rd and 7. Third and 6. Wynn looks to pass. Got his man in the flats, pushed out of bounds.
Drew Wynn's pass completes number 11, Cullen Hamilton.
It'll depend on the spot. Looks like they'll spot it at the 41. He'll be just short of the first down.
So you're going to mark the ball at the 42-yard line.
Now they move it to the 42. The official on the side was standing at the 41. When they move the ball out, they move it out to the 42. Still short of the first down. 4th down and a half a yard. Timeout on the field. Saints call timeout with 9:55 to go in the game. 4th and less than a yard for the Rams. They'll leave the offense on the field and go for it. Down by 14. They'll go straight ahead. Looked like a false start as both the quarterback and the center were leaning. No call, and it's first down Rams. Watching on my replay, center and quarterback definitely moved before the ball was snapped. No call. So 1st and 10 now for the Rams at the 44. Back to throw is Wynn, throwing it deep down the right side. Williams knocks it away. Good coverage by Gage Williams. Ball's incomplete.
Number 14, Gage Williams.
2nd and 10. Second and 10. They give it to Gary. Rena, first man to him.
Number 32, Simeon on the carry for the Rams.
They'll give him forward progress to the 45, a gain of a yard. 3rd and 9 for the Rams. 3rd and 9. Wynn gives to number 32 on the sweep. Still on his feet. And he'll get across midfield to about the 49-yard line. He'll be a few yards short of the first down. It'll be 4th and 3.
That'll bring up 4th down and 2 for the Rams. The ball will be placed on the 49-yard line of the Saints.
Rams will go for it here on 4th and 2. Eight minutes to go in the game. Wynn will look to throw. Throws it deep down the left side. Got his man, and Williams knocks it away at the last minute. Saints will take over on downs.
Drew Wynn.
So Gage Williams breaks up the pass on 4th down, and the Saints have it 1st and 10 at their own 49-yard line. 7:49 to go in the game. Miller hands to Jobert. Jobert's hit at the line of scrimmage. Forward progress will give him
Brought down by number 7, Corey Pryor.
maybe a half yard.
Ball's going to be placed at the 49-yard line of the Saints. That'll bring up 2nd down and 9 for the Saints.
They'll give him a half a yard on the play. Let's call it 2nd and 10. Give to Jobert. Hit at the line of scrimmage. Ball comes loose. Picked up by number 7. 30, 20, 10, and he'll be brought down inside the 5.
Fumble on the play. Picked up by number 7, Corey Pryor.
Jobert tried to cut it back. The ball came loose.
91.
Picked up by the Rams and returned inside the 5. It'll be 1st and goal, Westlake. First and goal, Rams. They'll give it to Simeon. And he'll be stopped at the line of scrimmage, pushed back to the 5.
Number 32, Simeon on the carry for the Rams.
No gain. 2nd and goal. Second and goal. They give to Simeon running right. Same result as a whole host of Saints are there to meet him for no gain.
Number 21, J.J. Ross on the carry for the Rams.
So 3rd and goal now from the 3. Third and goal, they give to Simeon. Oh, no, I'm sorry, Wynn will keep. Now he'll pitch, cutting it back, and short of the goal line. Inside the 1, 4th and goal.
On the carry for the
Wynn ran the option, pitched to Simeon. Simeon can't get in. They mark it inside the 1. 4th down. Rams will go for it. Down 2 scores. Wynn will keep it himself, and the Saints pile it in, but they say he's got it. Not sure how Wynn got in on that one. He was pushed back immediately. They'll call it a touchdown. Extra point coming up. There's the kick. It's good. 4:54 to go in the game, and the Rams have cut the lead to 7, 39-32.
Westlake Rams, 32.
Jaden Johnson back to receive. Everybody else up near the line for the Saints, expecting the onside. And there it is. And Kane Miller will fall on it at the 45-yard line. And now flag comes in late.
45-yard line.
Flag after the play. Unsportsmanlike conduct against the Saints. So the penalty moves it back to the 30, 1st and 10 for the Saints. Miller will look to throw. He's hit as he throws it, and Wesley Mays will cover it up back at the 18. They mark it at the 17-yard line. Miller was hit as he threw. Wesley Mays was able to cover it up. 2nd and long for the Saints. Second and 22. They give to the fullback Mays, breaking tackles. He'll get out to about the 25-yard line. Gain of 7. And we'll get a timeout by the Rams. Timeout Westlake with 3:57 to go in the game.
Timeout on the field, Westlake.
3rd and long. Miller back to throw. Throws a screen underneath to Rena. Rena tries to get to the outside and does. And he'll be close to the first down. Stepped out of bounds at the 38. Just short of the first down.
Then they're going to spot the ball on the 38-yard line. That should bring up 4th down and 3 for the Saints.
Fourth and 2, and the Saints are going to go for it. Two fullbacks. Saints go long count. And now they'll take the timeout. Timeout, Saints. 3:48 to go. It'll be 4th down and 2.
That'll bring up 4th down and 3 for the Saints. Looks like they will be going for it.
So after the timeout, the Saints will line up to go for it. They'll give to Jobert, and he'll have the first down.
Number 5, Jobert on the carry for the Saints. Looks like they're going to spot the ball around the 41-yard line. And they're going to call that a St. Louis Saints first down.
First and 10, Saints at the 41-yard line. 3:21 to go. Give to Jobert. Jobert will be brought down after a gain of 1.
Jobert
2nd and 9.
Brought down number 49, Eli Goff. Ball's going to be placed on the 42-yard line. That'll bring up 2nd down and 9 for the Saints.
Saints taking their time. 2:40 to go, clock running. 10 on the play clock. Miller under center. He'll give to Jobert. Jobert out across the 45-yard line. And now the Rams will take a timeout. Timeout Westlake. 2:30 to go in the game.
Corey Pryor on the tackle, number 49, Eli Goff. Ball is going to be placed on the 45-yard line. That'll bring up 3rd down and 6 for the Saints. Timeout on the field, Westlake.
3rd and 6 for the Saints after the Westlake timeout. And Miller will roll to throw. Throws it, and he's got Jaden Johnson at the 40, 35, 30, and he'll be out of bounds at the 29-yard line. 1st and 10, Saints.
Ball's going to be spotted on the 29-yard line. That'll bring up 1st and 10 Saints.
First and 10 Saints from the 29-yard line. Miller hands to Johnson, Joe Bear, and he's tackled immediately.
Joe Bear on the carry for the Saints.
Clock
Down by number 49, Eli Goss.
at 2:10 and counting.
Ball's going to be spotted around the 30-yard line. That'll bring up 2nd down and 11 for the Saints.
I believe the Rams have a timeout left. Choose not to use it. Clock under 2 minutes, 1:54, and continues to run. Miller will bring the team up to the line. And will let the play clock run down to 5 before he snaps it. They'll give to Jobert. Breaks to the outside across the 30 and out of bounds
Joe Bear on the carry
at the
for
26. That'll stop the clock with 1:34 to go.
Fourth out of bounds, number 14, Drew Wynn. Ball is going to be placed on the 26-yard line. That'll bring a 3rd down and 7 for the Saints.
Third and 6 for the Saints. They give to Jobert. Jobert will have out across the 20. He'll be
Jobert
close to
carries
the
the
first
Saints.
down.
Brought down by number
They'll mark it at the
29. No,
wow, they marked it back all the way to
That'll
the
bring up
20.
4th down and 1 for the Saints. Ball's placed at the 20-yard line.
They had spotted the ball well across the 20-yard line, then the officials moved the ball back to the 20, which is just short of the first down.
They're going to call it 4th down and 1.
Clock starts at 1:22 to go. It's 4th and less than a yard. Saints will put the offense on the field and go for it here. After the spot, Jobert went down at the 18-yard line. It was marked at the 19 and then moved back to the 20, short of the first down. Miller gives straight ahead to Jobert. He'll have the first down. He'll have the touchdown. 20-yard touchdown run for Evan Jobert. Unsportsmanlike conduct against the Rams after the touchdown. 1 minute to go in the game. And the Saints lead it by a score of 45-32 with the extra point to come. Officials are having a discussion at the 20. Saints have the kicking team on the field. Dead ball, unsportsmanlike conduct against the Rams, and they'll mark it on the kickoff.
It'll be assessed on the kickoff. Set to give the PAT number 11, Jack Watson.
Zach Watson on for the extra point. The snap, the kick, they'll blow it dead as one of the Rams was offsides.
Rams half the distance to the goal.
They'll mark it half the distance to the goal. Kicking unit still on the field. So now the Saints will bring the offensive unit back on the field and go for it on first. They'll go for the extra point, 2-point conversion from the 1.
Looks like the Saints will go for 2.
So after the penalty, Saints will go for 2 here. Give to Jobert, and he's in. 2-point conversion is good.
Jobert,
1 minute to go in the game. It's Saints 47 and Rams 32.
Back game for the Rams, number 1, Jamal Guillory. And number 17, Peyton Dominic. Set to kick off for the Saints. Number 18, Spencer Briley.
So after marking the penalty, Spencer Briley will kick it from the 45-yard line. So here's the kick from Briley. And he'll easily boot it through the end zone for the touchback. 1 minute to go in the game. I will have it. I'm sorry.
Rams will take over from their own 20
Westlake will have it 1st and 10 from their own 20.
First and 10.
First and 10 for the Rams from their own 20. Wynn will look to throw. Chase from the pocket. Now he'll run. Rena will run him down after a gain of 12. First down, Rams.
For the Rams, and that'll be good for Westlake Rams. First down. Ball will be placed at the 32-yard line of the Rams. First and 10.
First and 10. Wynn will hand it off. Got running room is Simeon. Now he's across the midfield. 40, 30, and he'll go out of bounds at the 31-yard line.
Carry for the Rams.
Clock stops with 27 seconds to
Ball
go.
will be spotted at the 31-yard line. And that'll be good for Westlake Rams. First down.
So first and 10 Rams from the 31. Back to throw is Wynn. Hits his man in the flats. That's pushed out of bounds at the 21.
Drew wins pass, completes number 11, Cullen Hamilton.
That's Hamilton. He'll be short of the first down. Clock stops with 22 seconds to go.
That'll bring up second down and 1 for the Rams.
Second and 1. Wynn under center. Straight drop. And he'll be sacked by Gabe Johnson back at the 29-yard line. Timeout, Westlake. And they shouldn't have any timeouts left.
Timeout on the field, Westlake.
Well, they'll give them a timeout here with 16 seconds to go in the game.
They'll bring up second down and 7 for the Rams.
Second down. Wynn back to throw. Throws it across the middle to his tight end. He's got him at the 10 and brought down at the 5.
Drew Wynn's pass completes number
It'll be
88,
first and
Nick
goal.
Rollins.
They'll stop the clock to move the chains with 9 seconds to go.
And that'll be good for Westlake
First and
Rams.
goal from the
First
9
down.
with 9 seconds to go. And Wynn will spike it to stop the clock with 4 seconds to go in the game. First and goal. Wynn will roll out, runs into his own man, and will be brought down, and that'll end the game. Saints will win it by a final score of 47-32 to move to 3-1 in district. Saints will be back in action next Friday night from Matt Walker Stadium in Sulphur for our final home game of the year against the Iowa Yellow Jackets. I want to thank tonight's sponsors, Johnny's Paint and Body, Lakeside Bank, Image 360. Tonight's tonight's website sponsor is Big Daddy Sports Grill, and our YouTube channel sponsor is Cat Daddy's Drive-Thru Kitchen. Westlake, St. Louis 47, and the Westlake Rams 32. Good night.